right, Trump. It's your play. Hey, y'all, gravity. Ain't evening above ground living. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. Last Friday of the month. So you should have enjoyed it. And you should have been productive. All right. Supreme Court was going crazy today. Yes, they did. Supreme Court did not put out a definitive decision on birthright citizenship. They said they're going to save that till they get back from vacation. But the 28 states that were ready to kick y'all who are not American citizens out, they have about 30 days to do something. To set up some kind of rule. They already put out the lawsuits. They already did that. Maryland and I forgot the other state. Maryland and somebody else, they already got their lawsuits in. So there's that. Letitia James already came outside and said she finna do something. So there's that. Trump got his ban upheld on, well, it's not a ban, I should say. SCOTUS said you have to give out ID and verification to watch porn online. That's mostly for the red states. All right, whatever. More data for the powers that be. All right, they want to know your porn habits now. All right, gonna have to go low tech without porn again. Nothing wrong with that. What else? Oh, if you're Christian and your kid's school starts with the LGBTQ books, you can pull them out, no repercussions. All right, Christian want that. Christian conservative right got that one. All right, it's whatever. I don't know why you needed a SCOTUS ruling, but okay, do your thing. This was a big one though. This was hilarious because Trump just proved to everybody in the country that he really don't like his base. Outside the fact that they're dumb. SCOTUS say you have to give rural and low-income communities internet and cellular access. Him and the conservatives tried to get rid of that program, which I don't even know why you would get rid of that. But okay, fine. But that's not what y'all came here for, because I could have just ended the live right there. Y'all came here to find out why you saw that thumbnail and that title. And the title says, Canada, not China, is Trump's biggest op. MAGA, this is your fault. We could go over the fact that Canada got that digital service tax. We can go through that. That means you got to pay, if you're an American company, you want to do business, advertising up there, you got to pay the piper. We could go over that. That shit is wrong, but it is what it is. That's their rule. We got to abide by it. You don't want to do it, you ain't going to do no business up there. Who gives a shit? This fool gonna go on True Social and have a meltdown talking about I'm stopping all this, and then we got MAGA sitting up there talking about this is great. Cat shit wrote Canada about the FAFO. No, you fool, we're about to find out. Or did you forget how much trade we do with them? But it doesn't matter to you. Your vegetables, your fruits, your electronics, your cars. You don't care about none of this. I get it. $156 billion in trade you don't care about. Okay. Because the GDP means nothing. I get it. I get it. GDP means nothing to y'all. Okay. You saw the 432 points that the Dow was up today, hit its record. Yeah, that's what y'all celebrate. Okay. Wait till Monday. If he don't get back to that table and get on the phone with him. Just like the other day when y'all was celebrating 500 and then it closed 200 down. You lost 700 points in a day. All right. No, I did not see what she said to Tuck Tuck. And I could give a fuck. Let those two white supremacists yell at each other. I could care less. Or if they're hugging and kissing on each other, I could give a crap. But back to Trump and Canada. Canada has been punking this man for months. And I love it. Because I keep telling MAGA, your man does not know how to navigate this post-pandemic world. These countries are not going to bow to you like they did the last time. Do we have to go through the timeline again? When he announced those stupid tariffs, because he thought he could big boy everybody. I said, late January, did you not notice that Canada and Mexico didn't say a word? Great, she said that? Great, that's wonderful. I'm glad she said that. Now what is she gonna do about it? Nothing. Because she took Israel money too. So we're not gonna go there today. We told y'all. Canada and Mexico are quiet. That should alarm you. So next week, we did that beautiful live on my wife's birthday. 40,000 people. And I was reciting articles that weren't even 2 hours old. Showing how Canada said, all right, you want to put tariffs on us? That's cool. We're going to put reciprocal tariffs on you. We'll play games. Shine Bomb from Mexico come outside talking about, I'm going to go in my square in Mexico City next Sunday, and I'm going to tell y'all where I'm going to put all these tariffs on. Trump was right back at the table Tuesday talking about, I'm putting a pause. Okay. All right. Yeah. They got a, what was it, a 60-day pause. They tried it again. Canada said, nope, reciprocal. Trump paused it again, another 90 days. And we're still in that period now. But what happened on that second pause? Canada had an election. What else happened? MAGA was running around talking about, we're going to annex Canada, and that should be the 51st state. And people were telling them, will you stop saying that? Because it sounds dumb. They didn't care. They kept saying it. The conservative up there thought he had it in the bag. He started walking around acting like Trump. Trump starts the trade war crap. He starts talking about annexing Denmark, well, not Denmark, Greenland and Canada. There was even that floating thought of making Mexico the 53rd state. We kept telling them, stop saying that. They didn't want to hear it. They kept saying it. What happened on their election night? The liberal Carney come from behind win and steals the election. They don't even know where the conservative dude is now, because he also lost his seat in Parliament, which was hilarious. And then the prime minister meets with Trump and talks cash shit in his house. Pissed piss Trump off. And here we are on June 27th. And Canada said, listen, we still want to trade with y'all, but listen, we got to have this digital service tax. We need this money. I understand it may hurt our people, but it's already there. We need this $2 billion from Apple and Meta and Google. We need that. I'm sorry, not Apple. Amazon, Meta and Google. We need that. And that was from 2022. So you weren't even in office when this happened. We need that bill. We got a lot of moose that we have to go do things with to keep our economy going. That's what they said. And Trump got mad and said, you not gonna play with my blocks no more. All right, motherfucker. So prepare for y'all salmon to go up, y'all's mussels, your clams. What else I said? Your cars, gas, electric. Watch your electric bill, black people. Watch your electric bill. I don't know when y'all's bills are due, but at the most, August. July, you'll probably hear some story like, listen, it might be 20% rate hike. In the middle of summer, that should be fun. Canada already threatened that man saying we could cut your electricity off whenever the hell we want. It'll look like 03 again. Keep playing with us. Let's go. Are you not entertained? This man does not know what he's doing. Woo! But anyway, how are you? I always forget to ask that. And thank y'all for yesterday's live with the candy. Even though y'all are biased as hell, but I understand. Gregory, how did Mike look today when Trump had a meltdown over Canada? I'm sure that was strong. That wasn't strong. That was feminine what he did. I said it. They always said these Trump MAGA strong. They always send them. Where are the ones in MAGA that are intellects? I need those because I need them to explain this. I need them to explain how him crashing out on Truth Social was masculine. I need them to explain that to me. Come on, can't be that hard. Explain it for me. Explain it for the room. How that was masculine. You get out of my sandbox. Oh my God. I don't want to play with you anymore. Talking about some MAGA strong. My man just said Marjorie Taylor Greene out there talking to Tucker Carlson, cussing him out. Tucker just cussed out Ted Cruz the other day. Goddamn, yeah, they all talk about Candace Owens ain't shit now. The Siamese Coons Hodge twins, they get yelled at by avatars of pets. I mean, come on now. Thanks a lot, you dumbass Toyota. Shut up. Well, damn, Bulldog. I just said avatars of pets, and the Bulldog walked in and said, F Trump. Go ahead. I'll let you get off. Pause. Oh, my God. That's crazy. But knowing Trump and knowing how he acts, he'll be at a UFC fight very soon. That's the best way to blow all this stuff over. 2 weeks, he said he's gonna call out them tariffs on Canada. And Canada be like, all right, whatever. Who cares? Well, listen, no to Dr. Umar for president, because that man can't even get a school together. He gonna fuck up the budget. Nope. He gonna start questioning every day, talking about you don't find that suspicious. You can't have Umar walking through the White House. All them Becky's walking through. He gonna lose his mind. Nasty work. How you letting people... Hold up. I need this answer for me. How y'all letting people, right? Canada. How's the U.S. letting Canada punk them? I just want to understand this. How are y'all allowing this? And Maggie, you need to stay out of this conversation, because y'all caused a leading candidate to lose their seat on the last night. Y'all shouldn't even be in this conversation, but we're gonna be nice today. It's funny, after he lost, all y'all was saying is, well, y'all deserve what you get. I'm like, hey, dumbass, if you didn't say anything and bring attention to it, he might have won. Umar giving black queens our positions? What? Umar can't even give a construction worker adequate work. What do you mean? Umar gonna be like Trump. He gonna bring nothing but immigrants in here. I don't think y'all want that. Umar gonna fuck around and bring the ANC over here. And the AU. I don't think y'all want that. I mean, the only good thing out of it, them white boys gonna crash out. Ibrahim Traore is gonna be Secretary of State. Lord have mercy. Malema gonna fuck around. Put Malema for vice president. Kill the boy. All day. You'll get no work done. Jesus. Don't do that. They're gonna be hanging Gaddafi photos up in the what's that, in the Rose Garden? They're gonna have his statue there. Man, the Constitutionists finna lose their mind. Everybody, before you work there, you're going to get quizzed on all 54 nations of Africa. And really going to piss people off. He going to hang a picture of Marcus Garvey. That's going to be wild. He gonna have a whole Delisandro's cheesesteak shack right there. Like, why is our and all them people he brought over from Africa ain't never gonna leave, because they're gonna taste that cheesesteak and they ain't never gonna leave. How do I feel about which region? There's a lot of regions, Michael St. John. Which region? There's a lot of regions. When you talk about the European Union, they about to punk Trump too. It's gonna be hilarious. They saw what Canada did. They got some balls now. They're like, listen, hey, we see you when you're on the west side. but Russia threw us some vodka and some of that good caviar. What you got? We don't want that damn fried chicken. No, sir, this ain't steroids. This is TDS on lean. I don't know what you talking about. You dumbass. Ain't nobody got TDS over here. All I did was laugh. But alright. Cool. You see what Trump did with the Iranians? Got a whole country hit with missiles. I'm sure he did. And then we kind of find out he ain't got no uranium where he bombed. Now he trying to clean it up. Now he had to admit that, yeah, that report was correct. Okay. You spent 3 days yelling at a reporter for doing her job. How about that? P. Hegseth got punked that day. He tried to play that same report, and she was like, listen, this is where I got it from. Here's the source. So what's up? And I confirmed it. And he was like, well, thank you for that. I was like, uh-huh. Now you have to admit it. Okay, admit it. It didn't work. But all right. Shut up. Yes, this is Maine. I'm one of the few black people in Maine, and I ain't African. I'm about to go get some lobsters. You want some? This is outside of Bangor. Hold on. I had to turn it off. There's a couple lobsters crossing the street. They say you can't film that up here. Oh, here we go. You've seen, great. You saw Torian making comments on Ricky Mana's last video. Okay, good. Take a screenshot and go make a video. Go get some money. Why are you telling me? Yeah. They gonna tell me what another man doing. You sound like a hoe. God damn. Alright. Alright, so the lobsters cross the street. They flipped me off, by the way. Asshole. That's why you're gonna end up in a pot of water. But this is Maine. They don't really season the water except with a little bit of salt. They don't even use sea salt up here. They use that fucking, what is that called? That iodized salt? That bullshit salt? Talking about something they can't get the real stuff, tariffs. Man, look. Oh, Jesus. But anyway. Oh, shut up, car. Jesus. Are you not entertained? Geopolitics is so much fun. I heard Australia was talking shit too. They said they willing to go do a deal with China. I said, oh, here we go. Mexico doing deals with China. Canada doing deals with China. Australia now in the mix. Everybody running from the West, boy. Then what made me mad yesterday, fam? MAGA over there talking about he did a deal with China. I go look it up. It's another framework for the rare earths. It's not even a deal. And we don't even know who's getting the leverage in that deal. Jesus Christ. It's like they see a headline, don't read the article, and then they just post that he did something good. But I get it. Again, like his base, like he said with his base, they're dumb. And when he tells them something, they believe it. No research, no nothing. And then when somebody calls them on it, they say, oh, they fake news. Oh, okay. All right. Team Jesus, why do you care about people who use an acronym? Why are they in your mouth? Damn. Live your life, man. Listen, the Most High could call you home in the next 10 minutes, and your last thoughts are a lineage. That is crazy. You ain't even thinking about what you gonna eat for dinner, what kind of pussy you can slug. None of this. You worried about a fucking lineage. God damn. Think of something happy. I was just about to talk about, hey, I got some grilled chicken in the house. I'm trying to eat healthier. I got some yellow rice on the stove, some black beans homemade. I was gonna ask the fam what they gonna eat on tonight, and yo dumbass come in here talking about a lineage. Jesus Christ. And notice his whole thing, he only mentioned one female. One female. Get all these men off your tongue. Damn. Well, guess what? 102 people besides you are watching me drive and speak. You can leave. You can put on Need for Speed and go crash into a wall multiple times and lose the race. How about that? And have all your online buddies, after they call you the N-word, laugh at you. Jesus. Now you get to watch me. Not the rain on the ground and the concrete and the asphalt and all the steam coming off. You get to watch a black man. I know you seething. You chump. Jerk chicken pizza? Nah. Jerk chicken and cheese don't go together. Nope. Luca, you probably one of them pineapple on pizza motherfuckers. You a whole demon. Jerk chicken belong with either bread or rice. Preferably some cabbage on the side. You put jerk chicken on a pizza, you a whole serial killer. And you need to be watched extensively. I should call ICE on you. If I catch a Jamaican putting jerk chicken on a pizza, I'm calling ICE. I don't care if they my people. I'm calling ICE. And there it is. You do like you motherfuckers with this pineapple and tomato and mozzarella cheese. You heathens. I don't care if there's ham on it. You heathens. You embrace villainy, you put that on your pizza, man. We're gonna call Crime Stoppers like Flip. No, I'm sorry, like T.I. Team Jesus. If you gonna talk about reparations, can you spell the word correctly? What the fuck are reportations? Reparations. What is that? Jesus, these Negroes. Can you spell illiteracy for me one time? Spell illiteracy for me one time. I'm trying to see something. Royal Land, I already have pineapple salsa. So, I see that's top tier. This motherfucker say he putting that shit on a pizza. No. You need to be deported. And you can take the pizza with you. I'll respect the Hawaiian if it got spam on it. Then I'll respect it. Y'all putting whole, y'all are putting deli ham and canned pineapple on a pizza. Y'all are dangerous. John Bay Beans, you about to get blocked. We don't want none of your UK creations. We don't want that shit. We don't want no jelly eel pizza. We don't want that shit. Please. This fool said open up a can of sardines and put it on a pizza. Boy. What's wrong with y'all? Luca, you about to get blocked. Now you just doing too much. Let me guess. For your Caesar salad, you putting pineapple in it too, right? He putting them whole pineapple rings in there. This is nasty. Sausage, pepperoni. See, y'all with this sausage, man. Sausage. Y'all are disgusting. Only topping that goes on pizza is pepperoni. The only thing you'll be cooking is your toilet bowl. The fuck? Even your toilet tank, I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? I tell you, y'all be watching bacon. See, there y'all go again. There y'all go again. Why are you putting bacon on pizza? See, I blame y'all. I blame y'all for the chicken bacon ranch. I blame y'all for that. I blame y'all for the buffalo chicken pizza. I blame y'all for that. No, Georgia, you're going to get blocked. No. Why are y'all putting seafood on a pizza? Why are y'all putting shellfish on? JS, I know your cholesterol fucked up by what you just wrote. I know your heart hates you. That motherfucker want to jump out your body and strangle you when you sleeping. No, Royal Inn. Why are you dipping your pizza in ranch? What is wrong with y'all? How you go to a pizza joint and ask for a side of ranch? The ranch supposed to go on your salad. Y'all are fucked up. Y'all are weird. Royal Inn over there talking about give me the Hidden Valley Ranch bottle. Yeah. Leave the ranch with the buffalo wings. Next one of y'all gonna tell me blue cheese dressing. Now I'm gonna end the live. Curry pizza? Explain that. Now look, Hemdot, you could go start a whole war over that. Blue cheese or ranch. Y'all could go start a whole war. Little Caesars is not pizza. Domino's is the minimum. Then we go to Pizza Hut. And we work our way up. Anyway, I'm going inside to enjoy my family. And I ain't buying no pizza. I already cooked. So you motherfuckers go buy pizza. Hopefully it ain't raining where y'all are. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. They do sell moldy blue cheese. You gotta go to the supermarket. You gotta go in the cheese section. It's there. I'm talking about where the deli is. It's there. I love blue cheese. Now, put that in a pasta sauce, it'll change your life. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence and your household budget because they don't know how to do business.